Happy Sunday afternoon. Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. So today I have another video in what I'm dubbing my top series. I started a playlist kind of all my top videos, and this is a new one. This is my top 5 Jack Reacher novels. Jack Reacher is one of my favorite fictional characters. There is currently 28 books out by Lee Child. Some of the last ones by Lee and Andrew Child. There's the 29th book coming out in October. There's also a short story collection as well. I love Reacher. I think I'm on book 26, I think it is, in the series. And so I'm definitely trying to catch that up before the end of the year. But at the same time, some of my favorite ones are some of the earlier ones. So we're going to get right into this. And so in terms of breaking this down, of the 26 books I've read, these are my top 5 entries in it. If you don't know, Reacher also has been spanned in movies and TV adaptations. I did a deep dive character study on Jack Reacher about 4 months ago. It's on my channel. So if you want more insight, definitely check that out as well. I will link it up here when we're done, if I can remember. And so let's jump right into this top 5 list. So in the 5th place, I have Tripwire, which is book number 3 in the series. This deals with Reacher. He meets up with General Garber's daughter, Jody Garber, and back in the day, she had a crush on him as when he was a young CO as the MP 110 under Garber, and they get into an interesting conflict with a ex-military person, and it's very high intense, very, very typical thriller. Reacher being Reacher, it's great. You should check it out. In the 4th spot, we have Persuader. This is the 7th book in the Reacher series. I really, really enjoy this one. Reacher's walking down a street. He sees a guy that should be dead that was responsible for murdering 2 of the people in the army that he was friends with. And the next thing you know, it just launches into this story. So, Reacher's always in the right place at the wrong time, so to speak. And so he gets into the most interesting things. But in typical Reacher fashion, he sorts them out with his intelligence and with his muzzle. So, in 3rd spot, we have Bad Luck and Trouble. This is what spawned the 2nd season of the Prime series for Reacher by Alan Richardson. This is great. Negley reaches out to Reacher through his ATM account and lets him know, like, she's getting contact with him. And lo and behold, when she makes contact, she's telling him, like, hey, people of your old crew in the 110th MP, they're dying. We need to figure out why. And so everything unravels from there, and it's fantastic. In the 2nd spot, we have Killing Floor, which is the season 1 of the Reacher adaptation on Prime Video. This one deals with Reacher. He's going to visit the hometown of in Georgia, Mulgrave, Georgia, I believe it is, and he wants to see this old blues singer, Blind Blake, and lo and behold, he comes across this town, and some interesting things just don't make a lot of sense, and before you know it, he's sticking his hands where they don't belong, and he's being swallowed up as a potential murder suspect, and then the next thing you know, things really start to uncover. And so, in Reacher's fashion, it's a killing floor. And the number 1 spot, Die Trying. This is the 2nd entry in the Reacher series. By far my favorite book of the whole series that I've read. Die Trying is such a great story. It really reminds me, he's thrust in with this woman that he barely knows named Holly Johnson. The next thing you know, they're being vanned around hundreds and thousands of miles across the United States. They don't know where they're at, and the next thing you know, they're in this compound in kind of the middle of nowhere, and Reacher kind of has to go commando, kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger like, and it's just a great story. But these are my top 5 Jack Reacher novels as I see them. These are my favorite. Once again, you can read Reacher pretty much in any order. There is some continuity of certain characters to some degree, but it's not heavy-handed, so you can really pick up anywhere. If you do come across any of these, I highly recommend. They are fantastic, and I don't think you can go wrong. Again, if you want to know more about Reacher, check out my video. I will link it up here, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. I will talk to you later. Thanks.